the end, we did it. Wait, whoa! Do you remember, guys, the house that we bought for our millionaire from the last episode? So my boss told me, why not go camping with this house? Hello everybody, guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Nikas Farming, and today we're going to transport this camping house from our millionaire with his car that he's going to give us from his dealership. We don't know which car is it gonna be, either a monster truck or maybe a pickup right here, or maybe a supercar, which will be much faster and better to transport with his car his camping house to the mountain. And this is going to be a very interesting episode, guys, because right now we're going to the dealership. I'm going to ask my manager and I'm going to ask my boss in a second what car we can choose, and he told me actually that we can choose any car out of these. So we have a Jeep, we have a Land Rover, we have many supercars, and also we have a tractor. And let me guys think which one you would actually like to choose out from these ones. I think that the Audi R8 would be the best decision here, guys. So we are going to take this supercar. You see this like this small towel mechanism behind the car. This is actually the mechanism that we're going to use for transporting this camping house, guys. So just enjoy this video. I have really no idea which road are we going to use in order to climb the mountain, because there is actually no road on the top of it. The hill that we will have to climb is really steep, which is going to be a really big problem. It is not a problem at all to attach the car to the house, and I think the supercar has a lot of, we have to be careful more of the house. The supercar has pretty much enough power in order to transport the house. You can see I just pulled the full throttle here, 90 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour, going pretty fast with it. This is actually not a problem. But it is not an off-road car. So our first mission is to get the house as quick as possible to the mountain, but also as safe as possible. And the thing is that we can actually just get into some trouble, get into some forest things, because our road is going to be out through forest here. We can just get stuck somewhere, and even with this high power of the car, it is still a supercar, and it just won't help us to get out of the stuck situation, or just like of reverting the house. Oh my god, I just reverted the car. Let's just put it straight back and go. We just can't tell anything of that to the boss, because otherwise we'll just get fired and we'll never be let driving these cars. We're actually driving on the other side of the road right now. Oh no, we are driving on our side, it doesn't matter. But the thing that this road, this highway is the easiest way for the supercar to drive, but the forest and the mountain are just no ways. Oh, we're driving actually on the other side of the road. Oh no, guys, what the hell are you doing here? We're driving a big house. You should just overcome us. Go away from here. Okay, let's move straight into the forest. I just crashed into the tree, but I haven't even seen it. How the hell can that be? Ah, so the house is stuck right now. We just crossed the highway and we came straight into the forest, because the mountain is on the left side through the forest that we have to pass through. And there are many trees actually, and even with this width, like, I don't think we're going to come through. Oh no, we are actually, but you can actually get stuck pretty easily here. And I actually have seen some interesting cars that have been just hauled inside the forest, and probably we could also catch some interesting cars here today. Let's see what we have here. Do we have something in here in sight? Any other cars? Oh, they're deers. Wait, is there a monster truck? No way! We just entered the monster truck. Like, I just put my button, like, sit out of the car and step inside the car. Wow, I think we should just move this monster truck back to the house, guys. Let's just leave our supercar with the house together, in the forest, and just leave them. Like, I mean, like in our village, sometimes interesting thing happen. For example, as the abandoned cars that you can find inside the forest, and this is actually the abandoned monster truck that we just found, guys. A big thumbs up for you should be on this video, because we just found a nice car here. I'm really glad we found it. It's actually not going that fast because it's been abandoned for some time, I guess, by some owner, but I think the boss will be pretty happy with that, even though we crashed his house, because I'm going to deliver this car back to the house of the millionaire, which is close to the dealership. So I'm just going to bring it back to the boss. He's going to be more happy with that, because firstly, we are doing his mission, we're climbing on the mountain, and secondly, we're bringing him new cars. The monster truck has no issue with climbing over obstacles, so that would be even a better idea to use this car for climbing the mountain, but it is an abandoned car, so it will not be able to tow any houses or any other transport behind him, which is pretty sad, of course, but it doesn't matter for us because we're going to deliver him back and the car is actually pretty more dangerous because these huge wheels, as I told you, it sees no obstacle. Yeah, as you can see, no obstacle for the car at all, and you can actually not even get reverted with this car. Like, I mean, if you get like on the other side, as we just did with the supercar, you can just not get on the other side with the monster truck. You always get back on the wheels because they're actually too big for the car, and I have no idea if the car is actually going to fit the house. It should actually fit. Let's just try it out, or let's see what's gonna happen here. Let's just put it inside like that. I don't think it's gonna come through. It just, oh, it does come through. That's pretty cool. It's actually the same size as our green monster truck, but I'm just not going to leave this monster truck for myself because I already have one, and I'm just going to give it away to my boss. And let's just move back to our supercar that we just left in the forest and continue moving the house to our mountain, guys. Okay, so here we are, straight in the mountain, guys. Let's just continue moving to the mountain. It should be right here, just pretty close. The thing that I can tell you is it's actually really hard to tell the house even inside the forest, and we actually even haven't still been on this steep approach, which is, I don't know why is it happening, but let's just try it out. Full gas, full throttle, going like up 20 miles an hour. Oh yeah, the car's going to do that. I think the monster truck would have no power for that. No power for that. I think supercar is the best appropriate car for climbing the mountain. Okay, it does it pretty well. I'm really happy. Okay, let's just go up like that. You see the hill right there? This is the hill that we're going to climb right now. I cannot move my camera that much right now with the car because the truck is behind us and we're going pretty steep, which changes the angle of the view. So we just go up like that. There's a really steep hill. We cannot fall down, otherwise our car will be crashed and the house will never see that again. And here we go. I think this is the hill. This is the hill. Is there anything else? No, this is the end. We did it. We did it, guys. I'm so glad we did it. Wow, the view from here is pretty much amazing. So we're going to camp here for some while, and this is actually the second part. Wait, whoa!